Okay, so today is July 19th, today is Friday, and this is going to be day 11 of consistently helping people with consistent habits. Hi, my name is Laksana, and I'm going to help you guys to build consistent habits, right? And thanks God, I'm currently also on my day 23 of consistently doing 10 consecutive pull-ups every single day. Okay, so actually I just realized that actually in the previous video I should have been talking about how to build a habit in the right way. Okay, so like the two previous, like the yesterday video was talking about how why we fail in building our habits, and I should have elaborated on how to actually build the habits in the next video, but yesterday I just forgot because some technical issues. I'm sorry. Okay, so in that video I actually mentioned how I actually explained on how and why we fail. The main reasons are, I believe that the main reasons are, firstly, it is because that we only rely on motivation, and secondly, it's because that we don't have any systematic approach on building the habits that we want. Okay, so that's the two biggest reasons that I believe. And so instead of relying on motivation, I'm proposing that we should have relied on discipline instead. And also I'm proposing that we should take a systematized, structured efforts in approaching habit building. Okay, so firstly, what's discipline, right? So I believe the definition of discipline is simple. It's only doing the thing that you need to be doing, regardless of how you feel, like whether you feel motivated or not on doing that thing in that day. You keep on you still do that thing. Okay, so but there's going to be exceptions, right? If you're like really sick and just like cannot do the thing, I think it's okay to just like not do that particular thing in that particular day, especially like if your habit is exercising. Like, that's pretty normal. You should take a rest. Okay, don't push yourself, because like we need to like rest on the days that when we are sick. Okay, and so like actually I've heard this. I'm going to give some disclaimers. I'm not a neuroscientist, but I have heard this thing before in like Andrew Huberman podcast with David Goggins, where he said that there's this one region or like part in our brain. The name is like mid-angular cortex something. I don't really remember. You can just like look it up on the podcast, and you're going to see. So there's this one region in our brain that's going to, what do you say, grow. Like whenever we do the things that we know we need to do, but we don't really want to do it, but we still do it anyway. So that region, every time we do the thing, even though we don't really like it, we don't really feel doing it, and still do it anyway, that region will grow. And I think like it goes something like that. Okay, so actually discipline is a thing that we could actually like grow. Okay, and the truth is that there's not going to be an easy way to make the thing, to achieve consistency through discipline. Okay, but the good news is that we can actually make the process easier. Okay, by and here we are going to move to our second point, which is the approaching habit with a systematic structured approach. Okay, so what do I mean by this? It is basically we have a crystal clear idea on what is the thing that we are going to do. If you want to exercise, what kind of like exercise that we are going to do, like what kind of like the exercise that we are going to do daily. Is it push-ups? Is it like bench pressing and stuff, right? We decide it crystal clear, and like on what time of the day that we are going to do it, and also like for how many days in a week, something like that. And then I also recommend you guys to literally like write it on a paper, because I think it's we kind of like tend to take our commitment way more seriously if we just kind of like write it, like we materialize it instead of just like speaking it, like saying it verbally. Okay, so that's it for me. Thank you. I hope you guys can gain something from this video.